Welcome back, everyone, to Songs of Six. Last time, we were bullied by this jerk. Koudenrijke. These guys are gonna suffer. So we did lose last time pretty miserably. We found out we are definitely not strong enough to fight them in battle right now. They're fed up with us again. We're fed up with them. So what we're gonna do to get even, for now at least, is we're gonna have to let them take whatever they want, sadly. So this means all of the gear that we have laying out here, it's all basically gonna get sacrificed, really. What we're gonna do in the meantime, though, is we're gonna rebuild our army and try to build up enough of a force over time so we can eventually secure our safety here. The only thing I'm thinking of at this point is how can we build a bigger and better army. So we'll let the game play out for now and see what we can do. To that end, if we're going to go that route, storing a lot of goods doesn't really matter to us. We just need to make sure we keep enough food around. We have to make sure that we have enough food income in order to survive and grow our population, basically. So we'll also want to make life better around here to draw in more people. Obviously, right now, they're a bit upset about the number of people that died. They'll get over it. But we need to make sure that we start training people in the future. And what we'll do when they come and visit us to fight and steal our stuff, we will simply not fight back. We'll just let them march into the throne room, take the stuff, go back. While we train, basically. So that's my plan as of right now. We'll see if we can get ourselves out of this this ridiculous predicament that we're in. Meantime, we'll construct some things. We'll speed up the game. Do 2x speed for now. Okay, we have 5 days of food. We do have this good auric pasture here. It's still missing quite a lot of animals. That's okay. We'll get there soon enough, I'm sure. These things are producing a total of about 1 livestock a day. So that 1 livestock should come over here, or it'll spawn right here, either way, and then get pulled right back into this this pasture. So now, unfortunately, our the Dead Elves' rest is quite full now. The Gravedigger is hard at work, which is not something you want, but it is what it is. So they'll give us a peace treaty and a piece of bread. We'll take it. Unfortunately, it seems like he's just going to keep kind of doing this until we can gain some kind of advantage that prevents him from wanting to attack us anymore. It's the only thing I can think of. So, to that end as well, we are still gaining science points. Normally I like to go for technologies that are, more beneficial for like creating new goods, adding useful services that make people want to live here more. But we may have to go full-on war type. Like soldiering, archery as well. The thing is, with our Tilapi here, our elves really like archery. We're quite good at it. Let's see if we can spot that in here. Archery training, we have two pluses to it, so we like it a little bit. But then also, I think we're good at creating bows, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So if we make bowyers, we're quite good at that. So we'll be able to make a lot of bows pretty easily. We also are good at wood cutting, of course. So we'll go for that. I believe we also get a bonus to using bows in combat. I think that should be in here somewhere. see. Might be under... Oh, yeah, battle right here. Morale. We have good morale, force, and hit points. Not very good at offense or defense. Or pierce damage. We're actually not... It says we're not good at bows. I guess point 15 is better than the humans at point 1. Garthemes, point 1. Well, I guess everyone has a low number, but we have a slightly less low number at bows. Anyway, in the past, Tilapi's excellent archers. We will aspire to do the same here as well. So our grave is completely full now, so they're going to stop liking the fact that they have no graves available to them. Yet again, they'll get over it. Okay, we have 5 odd jobbers still. How's work going on here? They actually only have 23% workload at this pasture, so we could drop some people down. We'll let the game take care of it. Auto-employ is checked here, so... we'll just let them cover it for now. We definitely don't want to reduce the workers here while they're still bringing in new animals. If you do not tend to these animals properly, they will die. And then you lose that valuable livestock, and we need it. We might actually use this leather armor to actually create some valuable armor too. We don't need to create it right now, obviously, because they're just going to take it, right? But we should get to the point where we can actually... let's see. What was I doing here? Technology. Let's see if we can... There should be a trait or some kind of skill that we can learn that will allow us to craft armor. Yeah, there it is. So we have to learn tailoring basics first, which improves the abilities of our tailors. And then we can make leather armor out of our leather. I think we will do that. We only have 17 right now. We're going to get a lot more of that rolling in when this pasture fills up. I guess we don't really need clothes with the tailor, so we will make leather armor instead. That might allow us to survive a little bit better in combat. What we're gonna do is we have our 2 divisions. One's a melee, or they're both melee divisions right now. And eventually, we're gonna want maybe just 1 melee division, and then basically a large division of archers. Hopefully that will allow us to succeed, because if it doesn't, I'm kind of out of ideas. So our homeless problem was resolved with the sudden death of 30 people or so. So we don't need to build this right now. We could build it. I'm trying to think if there's a better option. We could also bring water over here, but I know that this is a labor-intensive job. We have another orc. No. This is an old job that we had. Okay. We could make a fruit orchard to bring in more fruit. But then again, we're going to lose it. So I'm trying to think, what can we do to improve our situation here? Okay, we have a fight pit still being manned. Stage. Yep, got that right here. We could get a bit of cut stone. We could upgrade this stage. I already have a speaker as well. Have plenty of wells. We've got a lavatory. It's all working fine. Also have a food stall and a market. Workload for the food stall is, yeah, quite low. do have a shrine, right? Yep, it's right here. Creator. That covers most of our people. What is it? Yeah, like 70%. Could add another graveyard, maybe. Let's see, where do we want to put it, though? Maybe it'll be somewhere over here or something. Or maybe just have it off the beaten path down here for now. Interesting question here. This is going to be like where we kind of grow crops and stuff. So we don't want to use that area. Could put it right here. War is upon us. We are auto authorizing people to come in up to 100. Alright. Add a couple more science people. Try to keep our odd jobbers somewhere around 5 or 6 for now. We're going to need the science in order to get archery, of course, right? Along with the ability to make bows. We're going to have to make them ourselves. It's now winter. They are our enemy again. Okay. We're building the graveyard. Excellent. Hopefully this will help out. They will have grave access again. Yep, 1 grave digger, workload 100%, so bodies are being hauled in. There were quite a few dead. I think well over, what? Well over 20. I think it was over 30, actually, that we had out there, right? Anyway. Grave digger's going to work at that. We actually have 12 available graves, so yeah, they all like it. And now, look at that, we're up to... because we've given them a respectful place to rest, that improved people's, mood quite dramatically. Let's move up to 26 scientists. I don't know if it's still the case in the new version, but there are certain thresholds of employees of a certain type that if you reach them, you get a boost to your productivity. Right now we only have education. I don't see that that bonus anymore, but it's fine. They'll give us peace. Sounds great. We'll be expecting... we'll be expecting some new commentary here in a bit. Let's authorize up to 125. We're pulling them in. Let's get up to, yep, 30 scientists. And then, yeah, we may have to look at an orchard, too. The thing is, with the orchard, they take quite a long time to build. So we may just opt for maybe another fruit farm or two. And these can be temporary. We'll just put them right here for now. Okay, we have quite a few odd jobbers. They're going to work on this for now, so some of them will go in, let's see, get out of the room copier mode. We have three people working on each of these, so 6 more will come over here. We'll be down to 11 odd jobbers at that point. Get a couple more science people going. Let's also bump up our recruit limit to 5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to disband this division. Yep. These guys are working on 20% melee training. They're going to try to recruit 50 people. Sounds good for now. Yeah. We appear to have triggered some kind of a bug, I would imagine. I don't know. It could just be that, you know, war is just a more common threat in this version. I don't recall ever having to deal with people getting upset with me for quite a while. Usually it's just like bandits and that kind of riffraff, you know. So we're up to 17. We have 7, okay, 8 homeless now. Let's look at the homeless queue here. Let's see what, okay, so we're just missing houses now. So let's go ahead and activate these jobs as well. Now, we won't be able to start with these fruit farms because we don't have the actual fruit to kickstart them yet. And we won't get that until the middle of summer, it looks like. Completely fine. We don't need the food. It would be nice to have multiple categories. We actually are full on meat. Let's increase the number of meat crates for now. Okay, 5 are training, 2 are deployable soldiers. Humble beginnings. These Koudenrijke guys are making me wonder who's the docile race and who's the violent one. I never expected to have to deal with Cretonians trying to invade my land repeatedly. Especially people called... what was this? What was this guy's? Let me see. He's the dignified. Okay, so he lost a lot of his titles. He was a decent person in the past. It was something like the great, the kind, or something like. Okay, he's just the dignified now. The opinion of the current regent of a faction regarding you. High opinions help diplomacy and decrease trade prices. Low opinion. So if we could increase our opinion with them... These guys have a plus 299% opinion. Why do these guys not like us? I mean, we could try to, like, give them a bunch of stuff and pay them off. But honestly, you know... They can come and get the stuff themselves, you know what I mean? We do have quite a lot of leather coming in now. How many animals are we up to? 18 here. Okay, good. And this is of course, this is exponential growth that we have going on here. So we're almost producing a whole livestock here a day. And that will feed into it and get it to go faster and faster. Okay, so leather. Let's see. So leather, yeah, we can make leather armor out of that. I think we need the leather for bows, too, so we're going to need a lot of it. If we can get fruit coming in at a good rate, a good clip, and we don't need as much meat, we might switch one of these hunters to gathering leather instead. Just to help out with that in the future. For now, we have 29 people here already again. 29 odd jobbers, I mean, 125, there we go, 30. Crazy. Let's see. Homeless issue is mostly solved. Not quite. We can build another block of houses, maybe like right here. Let's do that. Other house. Build a block of 5. There we go. We'll stick to 125 for right now because food is going to be a minor issue. Not a major issue. We do have foraging season coming up soon, so we'll get a small boost of stuff. It would be nice if we could sell our grain. Let's see. Can we sell the grain? Yeah. So we don't want to trade with. Let's cancel trade. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't need those goods. They have 308,000 grain stored. Wow. Okay. So this grain is completely useless to us. We could spin up a bakery and get that food source. We don't really like bread as much as, you know, eggs, meat, and fruit. But it might be better than just leaving the grain there, you know what I mean? Let's see, do we have a baker? Yes, refining bakery. Let's see, does this thing emit noise? I think it does, right? If you mouse over it, it'll say, yeah, near the top there, emits noise. Accident rate, 25%? How are people messing? Are they burning themselves alive in the ovens? What's going on? There's more to that story, I'll tell you that. We're gonna have, like, training and whatnot down here. And so the noisy things, I think, will be over here. Let's see. We'll start with a 12 by 10, see what we can do with this. Get some ovens here. Okay, this is a very poorly designed room. Let's scrap this a bit. Let's make it a bit bigger. Let's go for 16 by 16, see how this works. So let's see, 5 off. Yep, 5 off. Five, 6. Okay, my OCD won't let this happen. Let's expand the room just a bit more. Expand there. Okay, perfect. That'll work. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. This is a lot better. Okay. We'll have auxiliary ovens. Okay. Oh wow, we need a lot more of those, huh? Let's do it like that. Yeah. 94%. Oh, we could just put it right there, huh? Oh yeah, there we go. I guess we don't need this one, but finish it off. Storage, I think we'll probably need at least a little bit of storage. The problem is... How about this? Let's just stick it right here. Oh, it's too big. Okay. Put, is there any... Man, there's like no configuration for this except for this right here. Man. I don't really want to block that off, but maybe we'll have to. Let's do it. All right, that's fairly good. It'll employ 36 people total. Not bad. Let's add some doors. I'll put one on either side, of course. Let's add these 4 as well. See, we should be able to walk through this space, I think. If not, whatever. Doesn't hurt anything. Okay, we will authorize up to 150 now. Have all these people come in, help out with the construction of this building, and they will also begin creating more food for us, so we can support these additional people. Raising the recruit limit to 10 now. We'll speed up the game. We will strike back against these people, don't worry. It's gonna happen. Actually, I don't see an army at all. Koudenrijke. Oh, that's the army right there. They're pretty far away, huh? They've decreased their army size. Are they, like, trying to attack someone else, too? Whatever. If they don't come back, that's fine. They can stay at war with us. And eventually, we're going to bring the pain to them. We're a bit a ways from that, but yeah. That's the goal. So we could do soldiering here. Normally, you know what, I would do, like, paved roads. That sounds really good. You know, maybe even a fancy market or something like that. Maybe even pasture bonuses would be okay. Because we're going to be doing a lot of that. Oh, we can even upgrade our shrines. Oh, this unlocks 2 upgrades to the shrines, but we probably don't have the materials to actually upgrade them, so... yeah, we can't do a bathhouse. I'm pretty sure that's going to require some goods that we just don't have. Tavern, we can't support that. Although I guess we could support it, I suppose, if we started doing pottery and whatnot. It's kind of not really, like, something we need right now. We could look at the food stall upgrade, but... well, food stall upgrade might be good. It's only 50 points. Let's add that. Then we'll also do soldiering. So let's see what this upgrade looks like. Ah, okay. Yep. So it requires pottery is what this icon is. Pottery is going to require us to go out and get clay. Do we have... yeah, we have some right here. These are actually decent deposits. 60%. Not bad. What about these? Yeah, okay, there's some 80s in here, 70s. Okay, some of the deposits in here are poor, but others are quite good. So this might be a good spot to tap into it as well. What does this look like? I kind of like this one better. Yeah. This one's... actually, this is the only accessible one because we don't have the bridge across the waterway here. So we're gonna have to use this one if we do want to get clay. Not sure I want to do that yet. Let's get this bakery going first, and we'll see what kind of workforce we have. Meantime, we'll keep. Let's move up to 40 scientists. Speed up the game. So the issue here is archery, yeah, is going to take another grand. And we have 1.5k allocated. We can go all the way up to 2.83k. So, actually, just archery alone is going to use 40 scientists. It's going to keep all of our scientists busy, basically. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy research. But it would be worth it. These used to be very cheap to get archery going. Although, I don't know, is this guy going to attack us, or... He's still missing 30 people in his army. We might be good. We'll just outlast him. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. He gives, here, have a rock. Let all of our hostilities be in the past. We will not trade with Koudenrijke, even though it's a better deal. We're gonna trade with Ixben. So we're gonna export all of our leather, I think, for now, because we can't use it right now anyway. We believe we're gonna be attacked at any moment. We can use it for clothes, but yeah. Then again, I guess they're gonna take all our money too when they come and visit, huh? Yeah. Alright, let's cancel that for now, too. Yeah, we're kind of stuck with the whole, like, trying to build up resources and whatnot game here. This thing is up to 22 of 56, good. It doesn't look like it's going to last much longer, though, so we got to get this going. Okay. Do not employ that many people. Let's start with 5 and see how that goes. I don't know what the rate is. What's the recipe? So these things use 6 grain, 1 wood for 6 bread. That's actually pretty efficient. They might have changed this. I'm pretty sure, you know, I've tried making bread in the past, and it's usually a bit more of a pain, I think, than this. This might be a little bit more generous. Plus, you had to unlock the bakery tech, I'm pretty sure, in the past, too. So, this might be a good way to go about things. So it's going to use up 30 a day. Yeah, we won't be able to keep... let's just have a couple people working on that. And let's add a crate for bread, too. Got 3 soldiers. Excellent. Since we're not going to need nearly that many people in the bakery, eventually we might do grain. Or import grain would be probably the better option, and then make the bread ourselves. Let's see. Let's employ 15 soldiers at a time. Seems like we're doing a pretty good job of recovering here. Honestly, for Koudenrijke, attacking us is kind of a waste of time. That 170 people, or that 200 people that they sent to attack us recently, these guys have to be fed. They have to have drink, rations, you know what I mean? Obviously, the gear, of course, they use to kill us with. That all costs a lot, right? So this is a drag on their economy when they're keeping an army like this mobilized. And they're not really that big, you know what I mean? They only got 1,000 people there. So it's definitely a drain on their resources to keep the army about. We can use that to our advantage. I mean, even if they clear us out of... We have no money, so... We have nothing really of value at all here, to be honest. Bit of shells. This is like nothing, though, compared to what they have. Alright. We might move our, we might make the epic warehouse down here and move our logistics operations to over here in the future. We'd also like to kick out this Smilodon, too. Where is he? Is the Smilodon gone? he scare away the Smilodon? Okay, well, that's good news. I don't see the Smilodon anywhere, so... it should be like a white dot, I think. Let's see. Yeah, the white dot represents the animals up here, like these gray dots. So, Smilodon appears to be gone. It's good news. We may actually want to build over his spot. I believe if you build, you know, buildings, obviously, in the general area where they're normally found, I believe it clears the area so they can't spawn there anymore. Probably a good idea, to be honest. We could actually, yeah, put the warehouse right here. That would actually be a really good spot for it. A really epic warehouse. We could also increase the size of this warehouse with 30 shelves. Grave news. Koudenrijke wants to be evil again. Whatever. Okay. 7 soldiers. Okay, I think if we mouse over it, yeah, we have 8 recruits. 7 soldiers that are training constantly still. Sorry about that. Currently training 15. Fully trained -8. So I guess the fully trained -8 means that, I guess it's just the opposite of the recruits. Like, it's basically the recruits number, but negative. Yeah, kind of weird. I'm not sure what the fully trained portion is for. Anyway, we have 6% melee training. We're giving them leather armor and warhammers. We don't actually have leather armor. We do have a bit of warhammers still. These things give us additional force and pierce damage. Wait, a warhammer gives pierce damage? Did I read that right? Let me look at that again. Yeah, warhammer, a brute force weapon that causes blunt damage. Oh, and some pierce. Oh, I guess, yeah, the edges. So this is more like a pickaxe, really. Like a war pick. Gotcha. Well, no, I guess it's not like a war pick either, huh? They must be war hammers, but with like some spikes on the edges and whatnot. Spiked war hammers. Gotcha. Alright. 132 people. No one else really wants to join us. That's fair. We'd probably need to improve food in order for them to want to stick around. And that's fine. We'll be able to do that very soon here. In 2 days, we will have our fruit harvest. So these guys are going to pull up some fruit and then move it down here immediately. And then we're also going to get our scavenging in. What is going on up here? What is happening here? It says there's like a person up here, and I see someone... Pause the game really quick. What is this? Cadaver? Are there actual, like, beasts up here? Oh, the hunters actually go outside of your map now to collect meals. Collect creatures. Gotcha. That's right, we do have to issue the hunt command if we want to hunt down certain animals. Right. So that makes hunters... That's why the hunters are sustainable now, is because they go off the map to hunt, it looks like. Are these guys hunters too? Yeah. So they travel along the road to find their prey. Nice. Okay. Makes a little bit more sense now. So in the meantime, no sense in making leather armor, so let's just make more clothes. Well, not that many. Let's go up to like 5 tailors. Speed up the game. 1.5 days till harvest, and I think that's about the same time that the foraging will be available too, so I guess it's all tied together. Our 2 bakers are making 12 bread a day. Okay. Maybe, I guess maybe that's about as bad as it was in the past then too. But that's not a bad rate, honestly. Okay. Well, 500 more experience for the archery. We won't be able to build... I don't think we can build the archer training ground until we actually have bows. Nice storm is set in. Okay, yep. 15 people are out there harvesting right now. Yep, thanks for the bread. Well, at this rate, he's just kind of giving us freebies, I guess. Okay, harvest is coming up right now. Suspend these jobs for now, make sure they go and harvest everything. Maybe they did already. Wow, they're fast. Yeah, they might be done. Yeah, it appears... Okay, no, they do have some work here to do. But they're doing it right now, so... Okay, let's activate these jobs. Then maybe another half day we'll activate this one. Okay, so now we have less workers. It's fine. And these are wildly inefficient, but we don't really care right now, to be honest. We'll definitely want to use better, of course, ground if possible, but then we'll also want to bring water over to them to improve their fertility even more. And then obviously also we'll want to make these things orchards, which grow more, but then we'll also want to make them one big orchard so that the workers here aren't like wasting time. Like there's, you know, workload for each of these is like 50 to 60%. So if they were all one, we could surely employ less people to run that whole fruit farm right there. But anyway, we're gonna wipe out all of it soon. So anyway, though, somehow we've reached a new population threshold. We don't have much going for us by way of public services, but apparently people like it enough that we are now the Apprentics. So anyway, we can now make rations. This is a little bit costly. We have to get herbs, I believe, in order to make those. So we probably won't be doing that anytime soon. The Army Supply Depot, though, in conjunction with the ration maker, is enough to basically allow us to actually, make an army on the map. So this garrison that we're recruiting right now is just going to defend the city here. If we want to actually march on Koudenrijke, which we do at some point, not right now, we're going to need an army supply depot in order to send the rations, the drinks eventually, and all of the armor and weapons over to them to make sure that they stay stocked. We did gain a little bit of happiness too, so more people will want to come in. I should be able to move up to 150 here soon. Okay. We're also up to 31 animals here. You can see it's starting to grow exponentially. There's actually 3 livestock just sitting right here at the hauler. So as soon as the herders want, they can go and pull them in and add 3 more animals here. Yep. Score, new level unlocked. Yep. Got it. We could probably export our furniture. I guess it doesn't really matter. But, let's see. Let's export, yeah, whenever we're above 50 furniture, just export. Who are we selling to? Ixbin is buying for 35. I don't think that's a very good price, but we'll have to take what we take. Make sure that you set someone to employ here. I use the auto-employ button, so it's automatically moving 1. You could always just click the plus button to add an employee here as well, though. So there he is. He has arrived, and he'll start hauling the carpentry over. Maybe we can get some money. I'm not sure it'll do us much good for now. We'll try, you know. And then 5 more scientists. This, by the way, as you can see, this is why I wanted to have a mega lab. You just use so many of these people to do science. All these guys are doing science right now. Let's add some roadways, too. Let's see, we'll also add roadways right there. Might need to add, let's see. Okay, we're almost at archery now. We could even start authorizing people above 150. Do we want to do that? Hard to say. We have a surplus of food right now because of the foraging, but I think, yeah, I think our food situation is going to be kind of dire here. So what we could do, I believe, is add a fishery under aquaculture. Thanks for the opiate. Alright, so we're going to draw water in from here. I think we can go ahead and add what they did in the fisheries in this new version. It's basically like you get a certain amount of fish per tile now in the water. In the past, there used to be like, these ore nodes and whatnot, where you had like 50%, 60%, 20% deposit richness and whatnot. The same thing was occurring with the fish. But in this version, for the most part, the more tiles you have, the better. And then these tiles here that are marked with like a little fish icon, these give you extra. So you're just looking to have as many of those as possible. Ooh, look at that. So we could fish in this little bay here. Like this. There we go. It's a pretty good spot, and then we can do it like this, because we're going to want a little bit of land for our fishery. so we can build storage and auxiliaries for it. So as you can see here up here, it says how many fishermen you can employ. Obviously, the more fish spots that you have, the more boats can come out here and fish for it. We'll make that even like that. Do that too. There you go. So all of that extra space just added one more fisherman spot. So definitely a good idea to look for spots like this with more fish in them. Anyway, let's see what kind of amount of auxiliaries we need. Oh, wow, okay. I guess we don't need a whole lot at all. There we go. And then storage. There we go. Shrink down that space. Make sure we are trying to be space efficient here as much as possible. You never know, we might need these 2 tiles for maybe like a roadway or, you know what I mean, something like that. Definitely a good idea not to use tiles unnecessarily. These water tiles we can use freely. I don't think we can get rid of the water anymore. Actually, I think we can get rid of the water, but anyway, it's fine. We won't touch the ground for now. The nice part about fisheries now, though, is they only cost a bit of wood, so these are very cheap and easy to get off the ground. Fish come out pretty fast, unless that's changed in this version, but our efficiency is 100%. We can produce 48, so it's 1 fish. Wait. One fish per fisherman? Well, that may not be a good idea then. Maybe we'll see. Maybe it's a little bit better than that, but gosh, if it's 1 fish per fisherman, that's not really gonna. It's not gonna be very good. I guess we'll see. We still have no homeless. Excellent. Workload for our stall is starting to rise. So we may have to look at an additional one of these here soon. Kind of a good idea to watch your industry. We have 10 janitors working right now, and these are on auto employee. And the reason why is because they're repairing these roads constantly. They're almost done, I think, with that. They'll be outside of their range soon, so... see if we can see their range. Yeah. So they're only going to be able to go out to here with the road, and after all of this is repaired... well, I guess, okay, all of this too. But once all that's done, all of this is done, the janitor will slowly scale back the number of employees, so we'll get a bump right there. We're going to move up to 20 people training. I thought I said great news for a second. Yeah, Koudenrijke are jerks. Okay. We're selling goods, though, so that's cool. We do have enough for archery now, so we'll see what this is about. Military archery range. Training targets. Okay, so this looks like what it was in the past. Yeah, 1 spot is fine. Let's see, what do we have here for this? Okay, so yeah, this is similar to what it was in the past. So we need you can basically they're gonna stand at the bottom here, according to this current layout right here. They're gonna stand on the spot with like the arrows pointing diagonally inward, and then they're gonna shoot at the far end of the range, which is where the wall is, about there. Right in front of it, there will be like little targets. But anyway, this is the size right here that we want to use. Right there. And then we will shrink the space down. Now I think... oh, okay, perfect. We can do it just like that. And as you can see here, yeah, it's going to use some bows. So we will begin the construction right now, though. And let's see what we need to do to build bows. Bowyer right there. We already have carpenter basics, so we just need the bowyer. Yep, so only 200 more points. That's not bad. Okay. Are they done with this, by the way? They're not, are they? They're still working on it. Okay, they're constructing the water. Capital is under siege. Okay, they can gather all they want. They only have 150 people coming this time. We've even got the happy music coming out. We're under siege. We got fish coming in. We're building archery. Building archery targets. We're about to make bows. Everything's great. Let's do 5 fishermen to start. Yeah, so only 5? 5 a day? Oh, the gods will help us just fine. It's okay. Well, now I wonder, maybe if we could muster them just to kill these guys. Yeah, so we'll go into the battle menu here. Oh yeah, left click. Well, let's bring them over here. Oh no, they're coming right here. Maybe we can kill 1 or 2 of them. We'll see. Maybe these guys are weak. I know I said that we weren't gonna assemble, but maybe we can kill a couple of them. There they are. So they've assembled over there. Okay, the rest of the army's moving in right there. What did they... did they shoot? Oh my gosh, they're firing at us! Oh god. The humanity. We only had a couple injuries, it's all good. And then we'll use the, yeah. Okay, are we breaking this thing down? Okay. Let's kill this guy. Wait, can we? Okay, we don't need to run faster. Can we actually kill this guy or not? Or does he just run away? Yeah, see, they just kind of run away. Oh man, that's stupid. Anyway, I guess we stopped that, so we will unmuster them, and they will go back to what they're doing. I think we lost a few people there, but not bad. We'll get them back pretty quick. Okay, yep, they robbed us of stuff. We still have a bunch of our livestock, though, on the hauler. Interestingly, I don't think they took anything from the hauler. We are low on food now, though. That's fine. We can spin up more fishers if we want. Yeah, I think we only lost, what, like, one person. Do have people, a bunch of people that are injured. They're bleeding badly, bleeding badly, bleeding badly. So these guys will probably die as well. Oh no, actually, it looks like they're recovering. Or wait, bleeding badly. Okay. It seems like the catapult did some damage. Some of them may die. I don't know. We're not really decreasing people here, and the injury counter is changing periodically. Okay, well, we can't even kill the people that set up catapults, so maybe we should just go back to our original plan of letting them just ransack us for now. Okay, somehow our livestock... Oh, we didn't tend them properly, perhaps? Hopefully they do that now. Put more people in there. We definitely don't want to lose our animals. Okay. Somehow 5 people are now homeless. I'm sure they'll figure it out. If it remains that way, we'll maybe look at more housing. 5 people homeless isn't too bad. Okay. Alright, let's learn bowyer. We'll set this up as well. I guess we'll just keep going along the line here. Crafting, bowyer. I don't think we need... Well, yeah, I doubt we need, like, a huge building here. Do a 12 by 10. Workbenches. Yeah, these guys are kind of goofy. There's no two ways around it. Let's see. Can we get away with doing 2s here? Yeah, perfect. That'll work. And then maybe even another workbench on the side here. 2 more employees. Could shrink this room a little bit too. But then we can't use this middle here. Okay. Forget I did anything. Auxiliary bench. And then storage. Yeah, we just need a tiny one. There's not really going to be a whole lot of product here. That'll work. Let's see, add a couple of doors. Maybe even a couple doors over here. That'll work. Oh, we need metal for that? Oh, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So I guess bows are kind of more mid-game type work here. Man, that sucks. Well, we'll put it down for now. We'll think about a way. Metal's super expensive. And I don't think we'll be able to make it, to be honest. I mean, we have a couple ore veins and whatnot up here. But I don't think it's very efficient. Yeah, these deposits are really poor. 17, 19%. Anyway. The alternative in a normal game would be that we create like a bunch of other valuable goods that other people want, and then we trade for the metal. But that might be a bit difficult for us in this game. So that's a bit of a question. The bows would help even the odds for sure. Like I said, our tilapia are quite good at using them. Someone's starving and bleeding out. Okay, they're probably not going to make it. Plenty of food. She just needs to move. So, less starvation. More cannibalism. They want to eat. They want to eat fresh work. So yeah, I guess a lot of the people that were bleeding out are dying. That's fine. They'll get buried. New people will want to come in after a while. The cycle of life and death continues. All of these options are kind of expensive. Looking around to see if there's any other services we can give them to improve the quality of their lives. It's pretty miserable around here right now, at least. Okay. We're consuming 16 leather here. How much are we making, though? Oh yeah, we should be making well over 16. Are we exporting our, no? I guess they took a lot of the leather, so... We should see this number slowly start to climb again. But anyway... Yeah, I guess the fishermen are a really bad idea, huh? It's kind of crazy to me that these don't work out that well. Okay, gotta knock off a couple scientists because we're out of odd jobbers. Speed up the game. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get metal. Let's see what kind of or under import. Well, Ixben, our good friends over at Ixben, do sell it for $258. That's actually a pretty good price, to be honest. We have to make sure that we have a crate for it, and then we have no more crates, so we're gonna have to actually add a. We have to actually have a logistics warehouse. Probably like right here, I think would be good, actually. And then this will become like just a food warehouse for the people. Okay. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do in the future. We'll design an epic warehouse there. And I suppose we could try to pull in iron ingot. Now that we have, or metal, I guess. Now that we have this construction down here, we could slowly accumulate the metal required in order to make the bows, or to make the bowyer. I'm hoping that bow construction doesn't require metal. If it requires metal, that would put bows firmly into like the mid/late game type warmongering type resource. Bows used to be way less expensive than that. I'm hoping it's not the case. It's kind of a bad sign, honestly, that it requires metal to make the building. So we'll just pray. But I think that's a good spot to call it for now. Our two odd jobbers are busy building this this bowyer. You know, actually, we could make a much smaller bowyer just to get things off the ground. Yeah, let's do this. Let's actually remove. By the way, you can. Let's see. What is it? Yeah, you can remove constructions. You can right-click to undo like the last change that you did. But if you're going in and making changes to a building afterwards, you can click on the workbench and click the remove item, and then click it here. Or as you can see there, it says just hold down left shift as well, and then you can remove it that way. So, just in case you were curious. Let's remove this one too. Okay, yeah, only requires 60. That's fine for now, and then we'll come back and... Do these auxiliary stations also cost, Oh, they also cost metal. Yeah, let's, remove some of these, too. Okay. Undo that one. 100% efficiency, only 44 metal now, and we can get the bows up and running. And if we find that the recipe requires metal, too, I guess we'll figure out what we do from there. So, hope you enjoyed as always. Look forward to coming back to visiting our Tilapi friends, and one day we will visit Koudenrijke as well. Are these guys marching on us again already? 200 people strong? Man, these guys are jerks. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.